What the hell is Saw Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if it sounds. I hate when I'm right and I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and get this shit over with. We got a lot of we really don't have anything to talk about. We only have one thing to talk about, and we all know what this is. The same thing I've been talking about all this time. People call me a hater. People said I ain't like CJ. All I did was tell you what I saw. It was blatantly obvious. You know, we make excuses for him. He's a. What do you see? I mean, oh my God. Let's just get ready for the show. Let's get ready for so good season to everybody on the Texans except for CJ Stroud. You fucking suck. You sucked all year. People made excuses for you when you had one or two little good games. I'm telling you, look, we can go by stats all you want to. Fuck stats. And all this other nonsense. Like, hit that like button, man. We 55 deep. Hit that like button. We ain't stopping nothing. We still gonna do the sauce. We still gonna be. I'm gonna still give you Monday, Wednesday, Friday. These shitty ass motherfuckers. Like, let me tell you what we're gonna talk about, bro. Let me tell you what we're gonna talk about. Hit that like button. Make it the subscribe button if you're new to this, because we got plenty to talk about, me amigo. Let's see that. Doo-doo. All right. Well, now. Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on. Y'all all up in my zone. Oh, man. So what's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Saw Sports. If you're not familiar with Saw Sports is a Houston, Texas homer network. It means we're talking all sports, but only or mostly Houston. With that being said... That being said, I'm your host at Honcho. This is the stress of being a Texas fan. You had the walkway, you had the pathway, you had everything right there in front of your face, right? Everything that you could have wanted. But y'all told me to put my faith in the little skinny fucking light-skinned bitch named CJ Stroud. And I tried my best, because I felt like a lot of the shit I was saying throughout the year, I felt like I was being a hater, right? Because people were making other points, and I'm listening. I'm saying they're reasonable points. The throws do look good. But then I came to a conclusion late or last week or whatever, and I said, hey, man, this dude is really just an average quarterback who occasionally makes some good throws. He's just an average quarterback who y'all let the fucking pretty throws fool you, right? Y'all told me, remember what I said, y'all told me, Honcho, there's no way CJ's going to have that game 2 games in a row. You're fucking right. He did worse. You did worse. Like, bro, I tell y'all shit, y'all call me a hater. I'll be right, and then we don't want to acknowledge it. You know, and it's why that's how the sauce has always been, right? Because something you got to understand about me, bro, in life, I don't get a thrill out of just saying shit. Like, I don't get a thrill out of saying things, especially shit that I don't like. Like, I don't want to say I think my quarterback fucking sucks, right? When it looks like he's so an average. So I did everything I could in my power not to say that, right? Still said I was hating. But then slowly people started seeing what I was saying about this nigga, bro. Like, the stuff. Like, I gotta block my mama calling me. Look, I gotta put Mama Honcho on the pause, man. Yeah, look, that's the see. I might need to whoop this nigga. I gotta put my mama on pause so I can talk about this nigga CJ, bro. How? I want to do some shout outs, man. Let's do some shout outs. Y'all put a smile on my face. CJ, see, that's what happened. This why nice light skinned niggas fell out of style. We can't depend on y'all niggas, man. Tay Hill 713, Kenneth. Nick, a lot of one half of the greatest moderating couple in all, the Land All Pro Sting. Let me see, Lawnmower Man, Raheem Armstrong. Let's see, David Beats, that boy Los, JB World, JPJ, Rico. Let's see, Lonnie Nickerson, Texas Glory, Texas Astro. Nathan Edwards, B. Brook, okay, win is a win, a loss is a loss. So I don't want to hear y'all niggas tell me nothing, bro. Nothing, especially the Discord app. I don't hear nothing. Time, what's the motherfucking deal? Danity 101, Purple Drink. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Bro, oh man, P. Nick, what's the motherfucking deal? Josh Warner, Stephen Harris. Man. Wise, what's the motherfucking deal? Mike Good, cool, great, excellent. Josh McCarty, what's the motherfucker? Where's TD? I need to see that nigga TD in this motherfucker. Trade CJ for what? Right? Like I agree. Trade him for what, nigga? We couldn't get a bag of stale off-brand chips from Joe V's for this nigga, bro. Like, this nigga sucks, dog. Like, there's no valid. He's played the worst game of his life back to back when the pressure. Who wants a pressure? Pressure must play. Who wants a motherfucker who can't cook under pressure, bro? Like, they sounded like me. I'm starting to talk like CJ been playing. Like, who wants a motherfucker that can't cook under pressure? Fuck him. Get him out of here. Trade Nico too. Nigga ain't ever ready when we need him, right? We talk about that. Like I said it, I mentioned it in the pregame. I said we got to have a concept. Trade Nico too. Go get some assets. Go get a veteran quarterback. All you need is a veteran quarterback. A veteran quarterback doesn't have to be top by anybody in the world. Your grandma, my grandma, your cousin. I know some people. We could probably go import some people some nigga from Africa who ain't never played football and do better than what CJ did. Bro, it was the most disgusting display I've ever seen in the Houston Texans uniform. You can talk about Matt Schaub. You guys can talk about the Rosencopter. We can talk about anybody. You can talk about DW4. The worst performances when it really mattered in the Houston Texans uniform were done in back-to-back games by a man named Coleridge Bernard Stroud. I don't want to hear the excuses about he's young. I don't want to hear the excuses about he ain't got no old line because that's been debunked. I don't want to hear no excuses about he's got all the time in the world. This nigga makes terrible decisions. He's not the guy. He's had you've given him you gave him everything that I said that you should give a young quarterback. You went and beefed the lineup. You give him a foundation. You protect him. So a guy takes a bunch of sacks, man. You improve the line, significantly less sacks, right? Cool, great, awesome, love it. You give him weapons. Noel, Higgins have been weapons when you can get the ball in their hands. These guys make plays. Had a couple of mishaps. We can talk about it today, but it wasn't like he was fucking accurate. My biggest complaint, my only complaint the last two games is fucking CJ Stroud. Trade him. Leave him in New England. Please don't bring him back to Houston. We don't want to see him. If you got a restaurant, don't serve him any fucking food. Tax his ass. Scam his credit card. Like, dude, make it. Send that nigga there. He like the LA hoes anyway. Send that nigga to LA. We'll trade CJ for Herbert. I'll trade right now. Get on the fucking phone with the Chargers. Say, hey, Mr. If, who can't win shit, we'll trade you straight up CJ Stroud for Justin fucking Herbert, right? CJ like LA anyway. Send that motherfucker home. Him, his TVC Jones, everybody, they can go send him home. Send CJ home. We don't want him anymore. I guarantee there will be burnt CJ jerseys just like there were Schaub jerseys, man. Like 55. What's the motherfucking deal? Z Holiday. Look, I'm so mad. Whoo! W. Daniel, what's the motherfucking deal? Eric Benitez, what's the motherfucking deal? Ed Dale, 22-5. Brentford, what's the motherfucking deal? Sal Pete, what's the motherfucking deal? Random Looker, Greg. Let me see. Danny Yost. Let me see. Derek, Kingdom. 15 Wheels. Let's see. Magnificent Merker. Peanut, what are you choking on over there? That's what you get for eating trash. So you don't have to wait. Nathan Edwards. TD, yeah, nah. Nico got hurt because of CJ. Nah, you ride with CJ, nigga. Nah, man, you ride with CJ. Fucking Stover got hurt because of CJ. Last week I said the nigga was serving hospital ball. CJ is accurate. Yeah, CJ's accurate. Sinister. You know what I'm saying? Adolf Navarro, KVZ, what's the motherfucking deal? Des Moines, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button if y'all new to say, we ain't gonna stop, baby. We still got lots to talk about. Hey, draft gonna be coming up soon, thank God. I don't think we're in the market for a quarterback. Again, my opinion is that we have to go and get a veteran president. We don't need a star quarterback, right? Go get you a guy, because again, there's some conversation we had. Like, I still can't get over the money conversation, right? And shout out to Wise, you fucking right. Ain't no way you paying him 55, bro. Like that shit is really irking my brain because that's where ain't no way you get rid of him. There's no reason to have CJ Stroud on this right. He's lost the city. There's nothing you can do to get it back. You got to coattail. You got to coattail Houston's highest fucking moment, right? You got to coattail Houston's highest fucking moment. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Clutch City. You know what I'm saying? Houston. Don't get me wrong. I was there for it, right? And that was excellent. But this is Texas. This is a football town, right? This wasn't the Bills, right? This wasn't the Bills. This wasn't the Bills and the comeback and all that. It wasn't that. It was, hey, man, this was one guy. This wasn't the whole team let you down. And you can talk about, well, the defense gave up touchdowns. Hey, it's the number one scoring offense, right? But they weren't giving up play. You look at that game, and it was like, oh, what did I tell you? I said, if CJ gives you everything I told you about CJ and the problems and things that I thought that it would bring up, all of that came true. Tell me I'm wrong, right? And y'all said I was hating on CJ. Everything I said, hey, man, things that you look at in a loss, you should consider in a win, and all of those things came true. I was hating on CJ. Made a reference about, hey, Mills, I told you early in the year, even when the three-peat was going on and the extended peat, go look at any of those games, and you're not seeing a game where you say, damn, if you replace Mills and CJ, there's a significantly different outcome to this game. You may give Mills a slightly lower percentage, right? But then you're talking about Mills when you're talking about the line has gotten better, when guys have had more cohesion. You're talking about a guy who had significantly more time with the ones than Davis Mills ever had, right? And still manages to look terrible. How do you manage? I said, hey, man, look, Kaylee looks like the play calling is better. We're seeing guys open on these guys. On these same plays where you're seeing CJ Stroud struggle, you're seeing guys wide open. CJ's just not seeing them, right? Honcho, you hating on CJ. It's Kaylee. I got to hate Kaylee because I can't talk about. Hey, man, sometimes let's talk about some things, Jack. You know, Sauce going to keep it all the way real. I know some of us do. I know some of y'all like me, right? Or at least some of y'all who look like me, and I get it. I understand. I get the history. I get all that. I know some of us are black folks, especially black men. We don't like to talk down on a black quarterback, right? I understand. We see a brother get a motherfucking position, and you say, hey, you know, we had to fight hard to get there, right? Especially to get a lot of respect as being black. CJ Stroud is setting black quarterbacks back, right? He's gonna be, hey, you know, looking at that CJ Stroud fella, I don't know if we need to let these niggers play quarterback too much more. It don't look like they're quite out there processing this game and in the intended fashion that we have for our good all American boys. You know what I mean? Like, but all jokes aside, like, this nigga sucks, bro. he fucking sucks, bro. Give me the hope. Anytime the Texans have been in dire need, Davis Mills has saved us. And they did not depend on Davis today, right? This was it. You're not getting it back. You're not getting this shot back. But here's the thing. Hear me out. Trade. I don't know. And hear me out. Let's not even talk numbers. I know somebody goes, he's getting paid this much. I don't know. And I think Herbert's getting paid a nice little chunk. Trade for Justin Herbert straight up. CJ Stroud for Justin Herbert right now. Right. I think it's a conversation the Chargers will entertain. Now, you tell me what happens with Justin Herbert and this same offense. You can take Woody Marks and everything else you got, right? But again, you got Higgins, who's Nico. Like, you're trading CJ, we're trading Higgins, bro. We're trading for CJ, we're trading for Burrow. Burrow's a wild boy. I don't know if he need to come to Houston because Burrow is one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? Not like just on the field, but he just one of them ones, you know, mentality. You know, he might get caught up in the nightlife. He's a celebrity. So anyway, but that's what I'm saying. That's the shit. Like, and that's what I say about trading him is like we can't do anything with him. But right now, the only person I think whose stock is not as high is what's his name? His stock's not very high too. Trade him, put them together, put Nico and CJ together. They can stay best buddies forever. And fuck, I don't want to say put Tank in the deal because, you know, whatever. I don't want Tank to go, but I don't know how Tank I don't know how Tank thrives in this environment without CJ. Is Tank Houston first, or is Tank his buddy CJ first? Right? Are you first for the organization who, you know, is sticking with you, putting it together? Like, no, hell no to Tua, bro. Anyway, anybody. Right now, if you can make a trade real quick. First, let's do a quick thing. Quick poll. 0 for no, 1 for yes. TD, I got a question for you, buddy. I got to talk to you. Right now, 0 for no, 1 for yes. Quick poll. You know how we do things in the sauce, man. I thank each and every one of you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, please. It's free, and it does let YouTube know that you actually watch this content, and keeps me motivated to continue making more content for you guys, and all that other good stuff that other YouTubers say. So, would you trade CJ Stroud right now if you had a suitable partner? 0 for no, 1 for yes. And if 1 for yes, a reasonable exchange, right? Who would you trade CJ Stroud for? If it was on the market, it was available, or that you know? Because me personally, like I said, I would go with maybe a veteran, a guy like you could really go with anybody. CJ Stroud threw the ball 40 fucking times today. CJ Stroud threw the ball 40 fucking times today, and I believe he was under 50%. He threw 4 interceptions. One of them I'll give you was probably on Hutch. But why do you throw that? He probably should have threw 7 interceptions. CJ Stroud is not an NFL quarterback. You can tell me everything. CJ Stroud peaked in college. That's a wrap. Like he peaked in college. He had a little bit of mojo wear off on him into his rookie year, right? But he got the same benefit Drake May got. Is easy schedule. CJ Stroud's not good. CJ Stroud's not good. I said CJ Stroud's not good. I said, the possibility. I said, what? I questioned shit all year, right? Without trying to be y'all call me a hater. Y'all said I just hating on CJ. I'm just this and that and that. I hate black quarterbacks and I just want to see the white man win. That's what y'all told me. I told you this nigga wasn't good. I don't have bias, right? That's the thing about I have bias with my team versus other teams when it comes like the city of Houston versus other cities. Anything else, I'm looking at it completely objective. Like I don't have bias, so I'm looking at it within the team. I don't want it. Why do I want to hate CJ? You spend a second round pick on it. I want him to be successful, right? I want those assets to pan out, right? But but again, right? There ain't nobody wiping this over. You feel me? Right? It's a situation where, man, like this nigga sucks, bro. This nigga sucks. This nigga, like, y'all told me I was over exaggerating for even thinking about it. Y'all said, I'm going to go see who said it. I'm going to call you out when I did. I'm going to be entertained in the comments. So y'all said that CJ, and it wasn't just y'all, because I saw many people say, CJ cannot play this bad again. I said, man, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Some of y'all was in the chat when I said it. Some of y'all was in the stream. I said, man, it's not out of the realm of possibility that CJ could have another game like this. I didn't say it wouldn't be as bad. I said it could possibly be worse. It was worse. CJ is an op. CJ, I know how I said, like, I make a joke, I'm like, how you young niggas be getting ops? I mean, how y'all just be beefing? CJ got ops in the entire city of Houston. Niggas been getting robbed. Texans athletes been getting robbed. Like, I think they robbed Jalen Reed and somebody else. It's a green light on CJ Stroud. Like, rob that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Make that nigga want to move. Make that nigga want to leave. I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just saying, if you want to rob somebody and you want to hit a lick, you want to brag to your friends, I don't want to be like, I'll go rob a man of God. It's been between you and God. But I'm just saying, because right now, oh my goodness, leave him, bro. Don't bring him back, dog. I hate to say it. Like, look, let's be honest. Let's have a real conversation. I hate the fact that we've gotten here, right? But if I'm going to be true to myself, if I'm going to be true to the things that I say, right? I say I don't care what people do off the field as long as you perform on the field. That's what I know you for, being an athlete. I'm going to present a question to you guys, and I want to know an answer genuinely. With everything being everything, all the bullshit to the side, would you have rather had Deshaun Watson going into this game? If you could have had him back for one game, knowing everything is everything, 0 for no, 1 for yes, everything being everything, but having a chance to take it to the next level, would you... Would you take Deshaun Watson? Listening to the announcers talk about diddling accusations the whole game, right? Bro, I hate CJ Stroud. I hate him. And this is, I feel bad. You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for fake CJ. The little kind of guy that looked like CJ. His career is over. right? It's fucked up. That's the thing. That's the thing when you hang your hat on somebody. Remember when I came in, I was trying to do that. Yeah, David Clowney. That's my cousin. Niggas like, hey, this nigga looking like Clowney. Nigga don't look like fucking Clowney. Anyway, but when you hang your hat on that shit, bro, when you, what you talking about, T-Real? I finally said it. You talking about, basically getting assaulted some random bar in Houston right now. Exactly. Oh, man. Bro, like, it is... Yeah, let him go, bro. Let him go get a fresh. Let him go. Let him go get a fresh start. No, we need to get something for that bitch. Like, send him and Nico as a package deal. Like, look, you got some head coach who's going to a new franchise who wants to start, who thinks that they can do more with. We don't need that. I think he's. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm believing the S2 score. I'm believing the S2 score. No, I'm not taking no calls. Not taking no calls. I had some super plans. I was like, I had everything set up because I told y'all I had something I wanted to integrate into the. Eventually, like I said, once we get everything back on regular track, we're still going to get back to the regular thing and taking regular calls and still having conversations about stuff. Right now, I just want to make sure I get all the rest of my stuff set up because I was trying my best to try to hurry up and get it prepped for something big for the Texans. Now I don't get to enjoy the Bad Bunny concert, right? Because I was like, yeah, this is Bad Bunny concert. Find me two like illegal Hispanic women, do some ungodly things when the Texans win, and then call ice on them. But I can't do that now. That's fucked up. Here we are. I'm mad, bro. Like, y'all told me I was tripping, bro. I feel like I'm owed some apologies. You know what I'm saying? I know I can say some crazy things. I know I can go off the wall. But some of y'all said some crazy. Y'all said I was tripping. Right? In the comments, y'all said I was tripping about the CJ Stroud. I said I was overheated. I said I was pumped up. I said I cooled down. I didn't say I was wrong about the shit I said about trade for him last week. Right? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I'm just saying. I feel like, you know, I don't know, man. It's that bitch ass nigga, bro. It's just, I don't. CJ's not it, bro. He's not. Davis Mills has done more for this organization than CJ. CJ Stroud is just fluff and filler, right? CJ Stroud, like, oh, y'all love all the stats. Hey, D'Amico and CJ Stroud got carried. When I told y'all, when I said the other day that Tank and Nico carry CJ, y'all said I'm tripping. So you hating. But you see, every time on real catches, when CJ has good game, it's because a receiver it makes a decent catch. CJ don't ever hit the nigga in stride. Y'all see CJ getting niggas killed, got Stover killed after we already losing. You got this nigga killed with that shitty pass. I told y'all last week, I said, if you go look at the pass that he had to fucking Kirk, it was behind him. That's why Kirk stumbled into the end zone all ugly like he did, but he still got it. Niggas was making plays in spite of CJ. CJ's either putting that shit up high or behind you. But you niggas get in the comments talking about CJ's accurate. It all counts as a catch in the percentages. If I got to stretch out as a receiver and do some old booty shit, that fucking lucky shit he got on Sting, if I got to do some shit like that, guess what? It counts as a fucking reception for the fucking quarterback. It's going to count as his percentages. It's going to look good. CJ's not good. If you watch fucking CJ play, you do not see good, consistent football. A good quarterback makes the plays that CJ makes, but he does it consistently driving the ball down the field. He doesn't get 5 turnovers. Like, y'all rushed to jump on fucking Allen so bad. Y'all wanted to jump on Allen so bad about the CJ shit because will they talk about CJ or will they talk about Allen the way they talk about? Now they're going to talk about CJ twice as bad because he sucks twice as much. You give Josh Allen this defense. Even with Josh Allen's errors, you give Josh Allen this defense. Wait, face killers, what's the motherfucking deal? Right? This nigga Buddha Broderick, nigga, I don't want to. What's meant to be will meant to be. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. I wanted to win the fucking Super Bowl. The fuck is this shit? What are you talking about? What is meant to be for you will be. Nigga, what? What's wrong with you? What kind of incense you on, nigga? I wanted to win the motherfucking Super Bowl, nigga. This nigga talking about what to be will be, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with that nonsense. Oh, this shit here, bro. Oh my God. I'm so angry, right? I'm so angry. Like, this is like the maddest I ever get about anything. I'm still laughing. I'm pissed off, bro. I'm pissed the fuck off. But I think we accepted our fate. I think we accepted our fate in the first, like, and the nigga didn't just, he didn't do it like throughout the game, like one pick a quarter, like, all right, Schaub, you're not Schaub, I'm already calling him Schaub. All right, Stroud, you're doing it. This nigga threw 4 in the first half. Nigga was trying to defend this nigga after 2. Once you got to 2, you're through. And then poo-poo on D'Amico for not having the balls to say, hey, man, fuck what, this nigga sucks. Put in Davis, like, let's at least tell our defense, let's at least tell these motherfuckers we're trying to win something, right? Because at least Davis Mills would have ran the fucking ball. With all that fucking wide open real estate and opportunity that was there, see, Davis Mills can give you the shit that CJ threw today, right? For the 1 out of every 7 spectacular passes CJ throws, he throws a lot of off-ass, behind-ass passes. I'll take Davis Mills for that. Right? He plays like a bitch. Right? And I've been saying, like, I was saying he was soft. I was saying he was scared. Niggas got on me. I tried to be nice to y'all niggas and say, all right, I won't call him soft. That nigga's soft, nigga. That nigga is fucking flushable wipe soft. You know, like, this is a difference between you. Cause I hope you motherfuckers wipe your ass first and foremost. Like, I know in America we should probably get a bidet first. Get a bidet, but you know, if you don't get a bidet, you know, make sure you got some baby wipes, but the flushable ones, you know, the flushable ones versus the regular ones that you ain't supposed to flush that'll fuck up your septic system, they're different, right? The regular ones have they're a little bit more tense. The flushable ones are extremely baby shit soft, like fucking CJ Stroud bitch ass is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, whoo, bro. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Get up off my JWs, man. Hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all my people JWs, man. Hold on, baby. You benching CJ, bro. CJ sucks, dog. CJ don't even deserve to be on the game, nigga. Like, that nigga needs to be demoted, nigga. What did Trill say in the chat? Can we trade back with Ohio State, nigga? Like, can we trade back to Ohio State and get some picks back? Like, say, look, nigga, the deal didn't work out. We thought you niggas was producing some shit, and we want our money. Like, with the invention of the NIL and all, we might as well just have a whole draft farm system. Look, we're gonna send this nigga back. We're gonna send this back to we're gonna send this nigga back to motherfucking Ohio State. Let him get a little bit more in. We're gonna bring him back up, kind of like the Astros and the Farmers. Oh, man, the Astros losing every. Shout out to Presley, or Presley retired. Caratini, you're leaving. That's crazy. Fuck Tucker, right? Like, it's been a wild day. It's been a wild day in Houston. Like, we got to depend on the Rock, and the Rockets just been hit a downfall. Like, all of this is CJ's fault, bro. Like, y'all understand, like, as much as y'all hate on Davis Mills, if Davis Mills played the way y'all swear that Davis Mills did, like them 3 games, and was ass, we wouldn't have any of this conversation about CJ right now. Right? So, like, CJ's always depended on somebody else for him to have some kind of decent legacy. Like I said, the defense carried your ass. You couldn't not fuck up, right? It was like, hey, CJ, don't go. I said it in the beginning thing, CJ, we don't need you to be great. We just need you to understand you're not a star. You're a nigga that just can deliver the ball a little bit. Don't try to go out. CJ went out and tried to make fucking plays and look like this was his first day fucking touching the fucking football, bro. Like, and this is his first fucking NFL game ever, man. This nigga sucks, bro. Like, and there were obvious glaring deficiencies in this nigga's game, and y'all got mad at me because I was calling it out early. Y'all wanted to ride with this. I understand, bro. Like, I understand you want to see the brother get where he got it, but if the brother sucks, get the brother out the position, man. Like, fuck that. Like, I want quality representation. I don't want the brother to be there just because he's a brother. This nigga sucks. Give me the next man up, okay? All right, goddamn. If we gonna suck, let me at least laugh at the shit. Let me not watch this nigga. This shit is suffering. Davis Mills, I guarantee you, doesn't throw you 4 picks. Davis Mills, I guarantee you, doesn't put the ball on the ground 4 times last game. Say what you want to say, right? You can say what you want to say. I don't even know what CJ's stat line on the yards was. I know a lot of people try to justify that last game. You can't justify that. The fucking yards don't matter, right? The yards don't matter when you're putting your entire team in a position of deficit. Right? And you, and solely you, only you, the particular individual who's supposed to lead the team, is the black hole that is sucking all the time. Like, the defense played great. And to the point where what else can we do at this point? I told y'all defense can't always score, but they're putting you in scoring position, putting you in scoring, but you can't do shit with the fucking ball, right? They played gritty. You say, well, they gave up a little hole in the play. Caitlin makes that play 8 times out of 10, right? It happens. Little mistakes happen, right? But then it got late. That you didn't feel like it was out of bounds until it got late, right? And it's just like, man. Right, he said he's been sad ever since. But yeah, ever since Tank. He's been soft as shit ever since Tank got hurt. I told y'all that a while back. I didn't say it as bluntly because I was trying to be cool. I really have been trying to be cool on CJ because I've always believed he's soft. Right, I believe I would hate for CJ to see one clip of the soft. Like, this old man call me soft. I'll never play quarterback again. That's how soft I really think he is. Like I don't even believe my words are that important. I don't even believe my opinions are that important. I really come up here to chop it up with y'all and just have a good time and talk Texans and talk sports and just have a community, right? Like that's what I like. I enjoy that. But like I believe that this nigga is so soft that if he just happened to see a random clip, that nigga would just fold up and just retire. Like this nigga's ass cheeks, bro. Like a light-skinned CJ is an insult to light-skinned people, right? Like I apologize to every light-skinned half-breed, mixed person, whatever you want to call it, in here, right? From the depths of my heart. Anybody above, the little the little Family Guy test. Anybody above a paper brown bag and up, I apologize for affiliating you with CJ. Y'all don't deserve it. Dark skins and light skins, we need to come to a truce in 2026. It's too much shit going on. It's too much bad shit in the world happening. And it's agents like CJ Stroud who are trying to make it divisive amongst us when we should be coming together. You know what I'm saying? We are the world. We are the children, all that type of shit. CJ is I hate this nigga, bro. I hate him, man. Like, I tell you, like, I don't. I know the Den folks will be happy. Finally, we're gonna get some Dens now because this nigga. If y'all want some more conversation, if you don't know what the Den is, the Den Show is another channel that I do occasionally stream on when I'm supposed to. Make sure you subscribe. Go to thedenshow.com after the sauce because we will get that jumping back again. We got plenty of crazy shit to talk about in there because now we're gonna still talk sports, but the Texans are not as exciting. So I get it. Anyway. Bro, I don't use hate lightly, right? Because I understand the weight of words, right? I understand the weight of words. Absolutely. Y'all all need to fuck with it. Here's the thing you got to understand about the Den, though. The way the sauce is, like everybody's opinion is welcome. The same thing is welcome in the Den. If you are sensitive to other people's opinions, I mean, across the board, across the spectrum, across all kinds of topics, if you can't have a civil conversation, and we talk shit. You can't, anyway. Don't come in the Den. I'm just fair warning you, right? If you're politically sensitive, if you're whatever topic it may be sensitive, I would advise you not to come in the Den because it can get intense. You might just want to stick to the sports. But anyway, I think my madness was done really at the first. I was like, because what else can he do? I was mad like at the fact that he came back. Once he came back out in the second half, I'm not gonna lie. The longer the game went on, the less hope I had. Once I saw he was starting the fourth quarter, I thought there was potential there, but I'm not gonna lie. My spirit was dead. The nigga sucks, bro. The nigga, your worst starter. When I said all that shit, y'all got mad at me, and I said, flip it around. I said, if we would have lost last week, who would you blame this on? And everybody said CJ Stroud. So I said, if he was the worst player and this guy's your quarterback, he's the guy that's at the helm. He's the guy that gets to hold the ball all the time. You have to be concerned, right? Because he has a lot of control over the ball, and he can't control the ball. So all I'm saying, man, it ain't no I'm right, you're wrong. We all lose because CJ Stroud sucks, right? But I'm just saying, I've been saying that this nigga, I've been trying to be nice, as I get up in age, I try to be more articulate with my words and how I approach things. That's a lie, but it sounds good while I'm doing my little, talking here. But I'm finna get back to full-fledged slanders. The nigga sucks, bro. Like the nigga's ass, the nigga's garbage, the nigga's worse than Oswald. I know people hate to say it. He is. Like I don't give a fuck about his regular season body of work. This motherfucker was carried. This motherfucker has been carried every year. Your first season, easy fucking schedule. Carried through it. Second season, you had some tools. You didn't get the full use of the tools, but you still had weapons around. Like, it's not you. It's the niggas making plays around you, mixing, really making it look good. Like, it's the pieces around you. You just kind of get to hang around. Like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here. And then this year, you got carried by this defense the entire year, right? I know we can say maybe what the 49ers game, maybe one other game. You can say maybe what the Cardinals game, maybe. Other than that, he sucks, dog. The nigga sucks. I brought up how he's not getting multiple. He's gotten 2 games where he has more than 2 touchdowns. That's not star quarterback. That's not a star quarterback, bro. 1 game with 3, 1 game with 4. That's not a star quarterback. That's an average quarterback at best. That's a below average quarterback. Because you see average quarterbacks, you see backups come in and have a streak and occasionally drop 4 touchdowns, have a random ass wild game where they drop 5 touchdowns. If you're a top quarterback in this league, at some point in time, you're going to have a game where you drop 5 in a game in a season, right? Like at least once, right? If not twice. So, motherfucker sucks, bro. Trade CJ, trade Nico. We can really blow that entire offense up. Try to keep the line. Like, there's nothing worth salvaging. Like, I mean, other than the young receivers, don't get me wrong. You keep Higgins, you keep Noel. You keep Tank. You got to see where Tank's headed when you're going to trade CJ, because CJ's out of here. So you got to figure out how that goes. Like, I hate to say it. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I tried to hold on, like, really to the end and not really harshly criticizing it, but just point a lot of shit out. But everything I pointed out was on the fucking money, right? Like, the nigga sucks, bro. And we all saw it. We all fucking saw it. We were talking about it needs to be a quarterback competition. Like, no, it don't need to be a quarterback. It needs to be a whole new slew of quarterbacks. I'd rather see Graham Mertz out there. Graham Mertz and Mills. I'll go another season with him. Mills probably would have got you through this season. Y'all can say what you want to say. And y'all can say, oh, it's a joke, it's whatever. CJ didn't play it great at any point in this time. Like, CJ got worse as the season goes along. I don't think he's sharp. I really believe the S2 score. I don't think that he can process the offense. I think he's struggling out there to think. I don't think he's the sharp. I think he's the not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I hate him. It is what it is, man. I hate it, bro. It is what it is. Like, it's. I hate to slander the young man. He's a young dude. Hopefully he course corrects and finds it in life, but it's not going to be with the Houston Texans. And, like, we're talking about trading, but being realistic, like was mentioned earlier, he has no fucking value. You just saw this nigga, like, what you won't get what you gave up for him, which was a second-round pick. You lose on that end. You won't get a first-rounder for him. Probably won't get a second-rounder for him, right? CJ fucking sucks. CJ sucks. See, and this is not the first game that the defense has had to play. This is just an accumulation of it all coming together. I told y'all, these niggas been winning in spite of CJ and in spite of, it's not even really running, in spite of CJ and the other team they're playing. The defense plays against 2 teams. I think CJ's ass, bro. Like, I don't want to see him ever in another fucking Houston Texans uniform. I don't want to see a post-game conference. I don't want to see a little bitch-ass eyes get red and be crying. I don't want to see nothing. Like, I don't care. Like, don't want to see him on another avenue. Like, how the fuck are you on a playoff team? You're the only quarterback that nobody showcases, right? Like, any other, it's Justin Herbert and the Chargers. It's Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. It's that Houston Texans defense. And maybe Will Anderson in the Houston Texans defense. Neil Hunter. Nobody talks. Like, that's how y'all should peep. Like, you should peep certain things. You got to be such a sucky fucking quarterback for people not to use you in the promo that they use. They have to use defensive players, because the quarterback's the most noticeable. And then you were in a conversation at one point in time for MVP conversation. You suck, nigga. Like, he sucked. It's just, I keep saying suck. Like, I have no word. I don't even want to, like, I don't want to even expand on, like, the insults that I use. It's just, the nigga is garbage, bro. There's no saving it. He's young. It's year 3. Give him a shot. That nigga, he's declining each year. Oh, he's got a new OC. He's got a line that's questionable. Line improved. OC's play. Kaylee's play calling, 0 for no if you disagree, 1 for yes if you agree. Nick Kaylee's play calling from the beginning of this season, even to this very game, improved significantly from where he started to where he is now. How you saying no? I ain't even asked the question yet, DJ Mill. Jolie, what's the motherfucking deal? Colors of blue. Let me see. Bobby Thornton, tyrannical typo. Let me see. Elijah, Aurelio. Again, if y'all got some double love, it's all right. Y'all ain't just gonna get no love next time. I'm gonna come back and watch me. How many of these niggas I shouted out twice? Make sure they don't get no love next time. Infinity, what's the motherfucking deal? TD, talk to me. TD, talk to me, man. TD, talk to me. Are you still riding with CJ? You told me you was riding with CJ to the end, bro. Better, you don't think significant, but you think better? CJ's best bet at the clip he is now, CJ's a journeyman in this league, if he's lucky. Right? Because that's like a journeyman doesn't even play ball like that. I want to know TD, right? And bring in Malik Willis, right? Bring in where Trey Lance at? Where Trey Lyons? And them niggas wouldn't have. If CJ wasn't such a bitch and wasn't afraid to fucking run, we'd win this game. We'd win this game. Where is TD, man? I need to see TD. TD, where you at? Because TD, you was telling me you was riding with him, man. I was jumping ship. I was giving up on CJ too early. Are you still riding with him? You got to know, as far as this year, you wouldn't be mad with Trey. This is a yes or no question. Nah, I don't see. Look, see, now you start trying to put the twists into turns and navigate the, yes or no. Are you still riding with CJ? Yes or no. I want a 2-letter word or a 3-letter word. Other than that, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I just need to make sure, because you was mad. You've been the main one giving me shit because I've even suggested. You got mad at me because I suggested Trevor Lawrence was a better quarterback, right? Another quick poll: 0 for Stroud, 1 for Lawrence. Who do you think is a better quarterback right now at this point in time? Both teams are out of the playoffs. Who is a better quarterback? Be real with yourself. Cut your Texans fandom off, right? And I've asked this question. I asked the same question a couple of weeks ago, and I saw the response. Right now, who's a better quarterback? 0 for Stroud, 1 for Trevor Lawrence. Right here, right now, today, after the performances that you've seen from both of them in the playoffs throughout the season, however you want to look at it. 100, what's the motherfucking deal? Texas Astro, what's the motherfucking deal? I don't remember if I've shouted y'all out or not. If I did, cool. If not, it's Shaquille. What's the motherfucking deal? Texas Toast, I don't know if I shouted y'all out or not. Christopher Mosley, 42. Light Seeker. Yeah. Sometimes I see it again. Sometimes I forget. If you got a double shout out, cool beans. If not, don't be greedy. Show some love to somebody else. Nigga, come on, TD, bro. Like, stop the nonsense. You can't. You can't give CJ Stroud credit for shit the Houston Texans did in maybe the last 5 games of this season. Let me be for hold on. Where was the charge next? Because you can't really give them. The Cardinals should have been easy money. Raiders, wow, that was come on. The Raiders, like the game we went in the Colts. We didn't do nothing because we went out halfway. He didn't do shit in the fucking Steelers game, and it was terrible. Basically, almost we had to play against him, and he didn't do shit this game. He cost us this game, hands down. You're right with CJ. It's come on, bro. As bad as Trevor Lawrence may have played, he wasn't the reason his teams lost. Right? Right. Trevor Law, what's up, Clarence? Clarence with the real nice parents. How many 3+ touchdown games did Trevor Lawrence have? I'm not gonna call him T-Law. I'm not even gonna call him Ty-Law. How many his name is Trevor and Coleridge. We're talking about, well, if you're just now joining us in the stream, we're talking about Trevor and Coleridge and the comparison between these two guys in the AFC. So AFC South went from looking like a powerhouse to a bitch. Like, y'all, CJ Stroud gave the Patriots another fucking Super Bowl. PJ Stroud is a bitch and will forever be a bitch. Like, I'm trying not to think about it, but like he did. Cause come on, cause whatchamacallit's out at the Broncos, so you know the Patriots are gonna go in there. CJ Stroud made our defense, they're gassed, they're tired, they're exhausted. This bitch can't move the fucking ball. Made them look like they were not good. Like, he single-handedly ruined the team. Like, you can't, like, I don't want to see this nigga snapping the ball. And I know these guys are good guys. They're not gonna come out and say it. But you ruined our hard work because you suck, nigga. Because you nutted up on the biggest fucking stage that you've ever been on. You nutted up again. And we, the Texans, can't break the glass ceiling, not with no bitch. We need a real motherfucking quarterback. That's what we ain't had. Like again, with that proper balance, like, he's not it. We need like a arrogant ass real motherfucker, not like a passive aggressive bitch like CJ. You know what I'm saying? Not we don't look like a or D skills. We don't need a nigga who dressing out his mama closet, bro. You can't expect a nigga who dress out his mama closet to take you to the big game, to get you there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? Terrible, bro. He probably did. He probably will get to the goddamn. Bro, like, it ain't about the Jags. We're not talking about the Jags. We're talking about two fucking quarterbacks and their performance, right? Ultimately. It's not about the Jags, it's not about the Texans. Because I don't want either one of them niggas on the Texans next year. I don't want to see CJ Stroud. Like, I don't care what you have to do. Nick Caserio right now needs to get him out of there, right? There needs to be no quarterback competition because he's soft. The fact when they introduced the concept of, hey, we're gonna introduce a competition. He's gonna buckle up. That's why he's always been number 2 his whole life. He's number 2. Like, because he don't got it. He does not have, he ain't Nelly, nigga. I am number 1. Like, the reason this defense looks worse is because of the time, anytime they got to be on the field because the offense turns the ball. Like, I don't think people grasp how great this defense is because of how shit, like, CJ decided, well, I'm going to be as ass as this defense is spectacular. Like, I'm going to get some attention somehow. Like, as good as these motherfuckers, that's how bad I'm going to be and see if they can overcome it. We'll see how good they really are. Like, CJ got the Jezebel spirit or something, nigga. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. Like, this nigga here, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, we can talk about the facts. We can talk about the figures. Defense's worst looking game overall. Still don't let a motherfucker put no 30 burger on you. We just got, like, I said it beforehand. Said it last game, said it before last game. CJ's not looking good. It's just something you can see. But the stats say, I don't care about the stats. You can look at CJ, you can see something don't look good. Something don't look good in his game. He's nervous. He's not playing well. I mentioned he was looking like a deer in headlights. Said the lights got bright. He wasn't taking it. He couldn't take it. I just like hating on CJ because I like hating on CJ or whatever. Like, for what? Again, I'm right, and I hate that I'm right. I hate the fact, I'm upset at the fact, like, when I say negative stuff, I'm upset at the fact that I'm right? Because I don't want it to be that. If I'm saying something negative about my team, why would I want that to be the case? Right? It don't make sense. Like, I don't want that to be the thing, but it's just what I'm seeing, what I'm observing. And unfortunately, again, we have a situation where I know we've had the bad quarterback relationships. This is why. This came and went quickly. Like, niggas was fake loving on CJ. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself, right? Like, and we can admit it now. Now that the season's over, it's okay. We can admit this, TD. Y'all niggas was fake loving CJ, right? And pause, whatever y'all saying nowadays, whatever you want to call it. But what I mean by that y'all was fake loving CJ is y'all was only rocking with CJ because he was our quarterback. But you really knew that nigga wasn't quite it. You were hoping that because it was still relatively young that he would, but you knew in the back of your mind he wasn't it. You didn't want to admit it. You wanted to see how it played out. You wanted to hope that maybe he gets the spark, he gets through, he got a defense to carry him, to help carry him and lift him over the hump and get to that next thing. I can just hang on till he does eventually get good. I can hang on till he gets good, right? Y'all was fake loving CJ. I was rooting for CJ. It wasn't, I won't say it wasn't love. It was concern, right? I wanted to believe. I told y'all that, right? I told y'all where I teeter-tot. I said I believe that he can be good, but I don't see it. And I told y'all where I stood. You know, I didn't fake it. Yeah, I was getting mad at me for saying the things I was saying. That's the fake love, right? I was acknowledging what I saw. That's the real love. When I say, hey, man, you know, that's, like I said, it's something I used to say before, you know, many of the hiatuses that we've taken here. If your homeboy is smoking rocks, right, and this is a nigga you came up with, you knew was a good nigga, are you going to encourage him to say, hey, yeah, keep smoking rocks. Here's $20. I'll get you another one. You know, you're going to sit over there and root your boy on the work. You're going to try to get that nigga in the rehab and get the problem resolved. Or you're going to try to get the problem fixed. Some of y'all go sit there and watch your homeboy smoke rocks, right? Some of y'all go sit there and watch your homeboy smoke rocks till he crash out and say, I knew it. I knew he was headed down a bad path. I tried to warn him, but you kept encouraging. You enabled him, right? A lot of y'all niggas enable CJ, bro. He's got to go. Man, look. If CJ's in a Texans uniform on this team next year, don't expect very little content from the South. I know y'all probably like, "See, nigga, we expect very little content from you anyway, nigga." I know, I get it. But just I can't, because then to me, that takes this organization right back to the idiocy about certain things we used to complain about under Bill O'Brien and how they operate. You got to cut ties. You got to cut ties by the honest side. You still got young guys. You still got young guys on this team. Cut CJ, get rid of him, cut the dead weight. Nick Cassero, get crafty. If you got to bundle niggas together, and that opens up salary cap, and that always look, somebody will take a package with CJ and Nico. Somebody right now who's starting as a head coach in an organization who doesn't have a decent quarterback and has issues at number one or wants another weapon, you can take CJ. You can take CJ and Nico, and they'll get started trading for a first. At least you got a somewhat for sure thing. You got a guy that's going to carry you at least a couple of years. He can win in the regular season, maybe, right? But at least you got a good target for him. Like this nigga suck, bro. He's not good. I listen to y'all niggas pump my head up. I knew what I was seeing. I don't be tripping. This is why I say I don't be listening to a lot of other takes, a lot of other shit, bro. I let y'all try. I almost let y'all convince me. This nigga, all right, maybe I'm just. I almost let y'all convince me I was a hater. I almost let y'all convince me I was a hater. I know, bro, I got a set of rules and principles that I live by, right? And hating is not included in that. So when I think about stuff, I audit the way I think. What I'm saying? Am I hating? Am I being what angle am I taking? Am I truly being biased? I think about these things when I say the stuff I say, right? Because I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to be I want to make sure this is a valid reason to not support this or not be into this or not condone this or disagree or whatever it may be. Y'all really try to convince me, you a hater? CJ really been playing good. He got 63%. He got woo. That nigga fucking sucks, nigga. I know this nigga don't look accurate to me. I see receivers going up and getting the ball. I see receivers making plays on the ball. I see niggas adjusting their route to catch these balls. I don't see CJ just dotting niggas in stride. You can name very few. It might be 5 times this season CJ just hit a nigga actually in stride. And 2 of them was in the Chargers game, right? When he hit the young niggas in stride. He be hitting Nico in stride. Hardly. That's why Nico always got to make a move, do some extra shit, and then try to, get some yak, maybe get in the end zone, right? He don't be hitting Nico in stride. That nigga's not the accuracy that y'all talk about. I'll take Dak over fucking Dak wins you that game. Dak wins you the game. We're out the conversation right now. So let's take it all off. Let's be for real. Right? We have no dog in the fight right now. We're freshly out of there. The wounds are fresh. Dak's are better. There's 10 to 15 quarterbacks who are probably better than CJ. Right? His statistics are where they are. You can say he missed the 3 games, whatever. That wouldn't change the shit. He'd probably still be in the same place. He's not good. Right? He's not good. Right? Dak is better. I'm not saying take him because I know the money and all that, but I'm just Dak's better. Dak's better than CJ. It's every quarterback in the playoffs who's now out, who was in it, every quarterback in the playoffs is better. Fucking Stidham is better than CJ. I guarantee you Stidham, who ain't played shit all year, done shit all year, comes out and has a better performance than any of the performances CJ had this year. I want y'all to defend it. Because y'all, people were so quick to pump CJ stats. This game is on par with how he played last game. Right? This game is on par with last game. Defend this game too, right? I need everybody who was defending CJ, defend this game too. It hurts. It hurts because you're wrong about niggas told niggas you can't do it. It's okay to say, hey, this is why, the sunk cost fallacy. It's okay, hey, I've been invested in this nigga, but this nigga ain't it. I cut ties. I've learned this in life, right? You try to be invested in people, invested in things, and you think, hey, it don't work out. Sometimes you got to cut ties and deviate, right? You got to cut ties. Nigga sucks, bro. I don't want to see. I don't want to see this nigga ever. I don't want to see this nigga on no Texas social media. I'm pretty sure. I got to just start a new Texas calendar. I'm pretty sure this nigga. I don't know what month he on. Let me see what month this nigga on. don't know what month this nigga on. And Joe Mixon's in February. There's Kamari in March. You got Tank Dell in April, so maybe he'll be healthy and ready to return by then. Nico in May. Titus Howard in June. July. CJ Stroud is in July. CJ Stroud is in July. I'm skipping the month of July on my fucking calendar, nigga. Nobody asked you to be a superstar. Nobody asked you to be great. Like this wouldn't even be like a game where when they expect greatness, you must stand and rise to the call. You know, they was like, "Hey, nigga, could you go out and just be a little bit like you all right? You know what I'm saying? You just go fill in and not fuck up. Just just do this. We don't even couldn't do that. Sucks, dog. Hey, we need to find us a good white quarterback, black quarterback. We having to. They diddling and then they piddling, right? They off the field they diddling, on the field these niggas piddling. Go get me a good old American Johnny Bravo, right? Right. Nah, Nick Caley's not on this. Nick Caley got better through every aspect of this Houston Texans organization got better throughout the year except for CJ Stroud. Tell me I'm wrong. Where else did you see a decline or a lack of growth? Caley's play calling got better from the beginning of the year to where you were now. Later in the year, you saw guys wide open. CJ just couldn't make the throws. CJ couldn't make the decision. It's not that he can't make the throws. He can't make the decision. And what good is having a skill set that you can't use? What good is having a skill set that you can't apply? Like if I know you can do all this shit when there's no pressure on the line, but when it comes to pressure and it's live, you fail, right? You can't put two and two together. Matter of fact, you go backwards, you regress significantly. I don't understand, man. Everybody's got the Texans admin gotten better. All the fucking social media shit done gotten better. Even the outside national people who report on the Texans have gotten better shit to say about them. Offensive line started off struggling. They kind of found their unit, got better. Running game towards the end of the year, it was a little patchy today. It is what it is because they knew what they could do with that because CJ sucks. But had better games late in the year. Like you saw improvement. You saw Jawar Jordan, have a big game later in the year. You saw Woody have a bigger game later in the year in the playoffs when it mattered. You saw everything. You saw the defense apply pressure, a vice grip, ball constrictor all fucking year. The only thing that you never saw improvement in year 3, with all the excuses you guys wanted to make for him, was fucking CJ Stroud. Not one point could you say, oh, CJ's on the streak now, he's good, and he plays like ass the very next game. I wanted CJ to be good. I understand. I wanted CJ to be good. I wanted him to be good. I wanted to say Texas finally found the one and we can move forward. That nigga sucks. He's been sucking all year. I know that we tried to pull the stats out to verify and validate. I told you what my eyes saw all year. I said I was hating. The nigga's been trash all year, right? The nigga's not been good. The nigga's garbage, right? And we've been more than fair to this nigga trying to defend this nigga. Y'all are released of the burden of trying to defend this ass nigga. He showed you who he was, who I've been indicating, who I've been hinting that he was for the last couple of months. And I hate that I've said hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to this. We still gonna be rocking this off. We still Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We still plenty news. I guess we're gonna start talking about the Rockets soon. We're still gonna talk about what's going on in the playoffs a little bit. You had a free ride, bro. And not even like we were afraid of Bo Nix. Like, I'm telling y'all, they need to tie the nigga down on the bunk. They need to get the socks and the soap. CJ needs the socks and the soap. And then leave that nigga in fucking, look, socks and the soap. Everybody get on the plane like they finna travel out, nice private plane. Just, hey, CJ, come in the back, let me talk to you. Tie that nigga down, socks and soap. Beat that nigga ass. And then kick him off the plane and leave him in fucking New England. In the cold with no jacket. You've lost the opportunity to ever step on the field for the Texans again. In the biggest game in Houston Texans history, we asked you just to be okay. In the biggest game in Houston Texans history, we asked you, CJ, you don't have to be a superstar. Just don't turn the ball over. They could have ran this, I said it last time, they could have ran the ball the entire game and won this game. Could have ran the ball even when they weren't really getting yards like that. Could have ran this ball the entire game and did better than they did throwing this fucking ball. Butt ass naked. Yeah, look, that's how they do it. Don't give him no nothing. Leave him out there. Take him and beat up fake CJ too. just so I don't want to see no nigga looking like. I heard fake CJ wasn't even from Houston. I heard the nigga fake CJ that moved out here from somewhere. So beat him up too for looking like this. That nigga better get out the city, nigga. Hey, look, it's over. That stick is over with. Get out of here. Get out of here. Woody had one fumble. Woody didn't fumble this year. I'm not even mad at Woody's fumble, right? I'm not even mad at Woody's fumble. Woody don't fumble. That's why I said you know what you're getting out of the running game. That was unexpected. Woody don't fumble. Woody just had a fumble at an inopportune time, right? Right? And Nick Chubb was eating. Like I said, let me take something back. I said I will blame Kaylee for this, right? I will blame Kaylee for this, for having faith in CJ Stroud to be able to, for having if this nigga was allowed to audible out of plays and he was no, for having any kind of faith in thinking that CJ Stroud was capable of running an organization or running a team, right? It ain't in him. Like a lot of niggas, he's got a ceiling, bro. He's got a ceiling. He's not sharp. Like your skills can only take you so far, right? Your skills can only take you so far. Your mind has to be that extra percentage, right? Those guys who know how to anticipate, who see things before they're happening. You might not be the fastest guy. You might not have the biggest arm, but because you can anticipate and understand, Stroud cannot anticipate. Think about it. He cannot anticipate. That's why his throws all look the way that he does. He cannot anticipate accurately how to put the ball on the receiver. That's why it's behind. By the time the decision clicks, make this throw, and he throws it, is because he's already validated that his guy should be wide open. And by that time that window's closed, now you're throwing in the fucking triple coverage. How many times today did he throw in the triple coverage? Like, this wasn't like, oh, he threw some better. This nigga CJ sucks ass, bro. Like, he should have had about 7 fucking picks. Right? Like, he should have had about 7 fucking picks, bro. Like, there was a number of the motherfuckers that got dropped. There was a number of them motherfuckers that just were mishandled. But this motherfucker was throwing in the triple coverage. Niggas just bouncing off. Like, that nigga sucks, bro. That nigga, he can't see, and he's not good. And year 3, that has nothing to do with your offense. If you can't read a defense at this point, right, and you don't have any exceptional skill set, like there's nothing about CJ that's so exceptional that you say there's no other quarterback who can do this. Like I say, between the inaccuracy of the behind balls or trying to time and overthrowing, because you're overthrowing, like you can't time it, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why he's either overthrowing, trying to anticipate where somebody's going to be, or it's too late and he's already behind them. Every now and then he throws on the money and it's a beautiful pass. But like I said, he's an average quarterback who occasionally throws very pretty passes. CJ Stroud, that's the most you're going to get. He at this point, I don't think he's a game manager. And he can't manage a game because his mindset's not right. He thinks he's CJ Stroud, number 2 pick. I got something to prove. I'm going to take over the league. In year 3, he has to realize, hey, my career, the way I sustain in the NFL, if it's not already over with, is that I'm a journeyman who can pick up. But again, I don't think he's sharp enough to pick it up. But that's what I think his biggest issue has been, is his processing power when it comes to diagnosing these things, right? And by the time he does process it, it's too late, right? It's too late. Hutch ain't bad. And Hutch actually, Hutch is clutch, but he's not putting Hutch in good positions. And I'm going to say one. It was one Hutch should have had maybe on that one later, but he's not putting Hutch in the best positions, bro. Davis Mills would have, at least this, I promise you, Davis Mills would have gave us the advantage because there were several times and opportunities that CJ had wide open yard, and Davis Mills would have ran that shit. Davis Mills would have ran that shit. CJ Stroud single-handedly beat us. The Patriots didn't beat us. CJ Stroud and the Patriots. And we can talk about a couple of calls late down the lane, but we're not even going to entertain the ref stuff because we did it to ourselves. It wasn't the guy in the stripes. It was the guy wearing the same jersey as us. I don't know what you do. Like I don't know what options There's a coach out there who believes that he can get rid of CJ Stroud, or he can work with CJ Stroud. But the fucked up thing about it is, even if Nick Caserio starts to put feelers out there about a trade for CJ Stroud, right? Like, let's just say he does, which he should. Teams know that you're going to get fucked over. It's only going to have to be CJ's only going to have value is if there's multiple teams showing interest, right? Like if there's multiple, because if it's only one team, then they can fuck you over and say, man, we'll give you like a 5th round pick for that nigga. We don't even want to give you that nigga. We might give you a 6th and a 7th in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. That's what type of time he's on right now. Call the Browns. The Browns have always come in handy whenever we needed to get rid of a quarterback. So maybe we need to call the Browns. Hey, I don't know what kind of relationship what kind of ties we still have over there. I would trade him for Shador. And y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm not on the Shador hype train. Oh, Shador, let's go. I'm not on that train. I would trade CJ Stroud for Shador. I think Shador, in the long run, will have a better understanding and a better ability to pick. I would trade CJ Stroud for Shador Sanders, right? I don't think Shador Sanders is that great of a quarterback, but I think that he played better than fucking CJ Stroud. I think that he'll know how to check down. I think that he'll know, hey, I don't need to be the hero of this game. I understand my role in this offense. I don't have to be a star. Browns are just bad, so they expected him to do too much. He doesn't have to be a star over here. Hey, all I got to do is put the ball in guys' hands and let them make plays. I don't have to be a star. We could have won this game with Shador Sanders. I don't want to say Penix. I don't want to say that on stream often. Like, bro, I don't think Shador is nice. We got to have another conversation, TD. I don't even think Shador is nice like that. I think he's all right. I think that he was given in a bad situation. I think he was put in a situation where he had a coach who, I think he kind of had a Vince Young situation, right? Because Vish Fisher didn't really want Vince Young. I think he got picked, but I think, again, because his asset, it wasn't so high of an asset used on him, it's not as bad. It's not as noticeable. Yeah, CJ sucks. Like, he'll never get it back. The nigga injuring people, he's fucking people up. He done fucked up Stover. I'm not blaming the Tank thing on him, but he takes that personally, I know. And then you had a chance to be great, and you just ass, nigga. Like, he's light-skinned. You know, light-skinned niggas, once their ego get fucked up, it's a wrap, nigga. You can't get them back. Niggas, dark-skinned nigga will take some lumps, you know what I'm saying? He'll reemerge from the ashes, a phoenix reborn. You know what I'm talking about? But light-skinned nigga, once they one and done. You know what I'm saying? Look, call the Chargers, because I think Chargers fans, I don't know if Chargers fans want to give up on Herbert, but they may be interested in something new, right? Might be a conversation to be had. Who else? It's a couple other niggas. Josh Allen ain't going nowhere. And then what you're going to have to try to get for Josh Allen, we can't afford. So that's not going to happen. Yeah, CJ done, nigga. Like I said it. I said it yesterday. If CJ don't come back with a W, he can't come back to the city, nigga. That nigga's a bitch, bro. Like, ain't no love, ain't no forgiveness, ain't no nothing. Like, that nigga's a bitch. I expect to be seeing plenty of videos of motherfuckers burning Stroud jerseys. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest, bro. Like, it's over, right? Give him one more year. Fuck that nigga. No, nigga. No. Because do you understand the trauma that people will see every time they see that jersey? He will get booed. See, I guarantee you this. He will get booed the first time CJ's lost the city. CJ has lost the city. Nobody want to see this nigga CJ Stroud in nothing. Bro, he's ass. If he comes out next season with what you had and what you lost, do you understand the work that went into this shit, nigga? And your trash ass, like you had extra weeks off, nigga. You can when it took him 3 weeks to bounce back from the concussion, that's when we should have knew. That's when we should have knew. This nigga took 3 weeks of concussion. This nigga in extended concussion protocol, nigga. Something ain't right. Something is discombobulated in this nigga. That's when we should have knew this nigga wasn't no good. This nigga ain't played. He has not played consistently well since then. He's had a game or two here in between. Like, that nigga sucks, bro. Y'all defended this nigga. Like, when I questioned this nigga all year, I'm questioning, honcho, you a hater. And I said videos ago, you can see a couple of weeks ago, it's probably got some little things, but I said my biggest concern is I can see everybody playing. I said it verbatim. If y'all was here, y'all know. And I'm mad that I'm right about this shit because I prefer to be wrong. I'd rather be wrong and we moving on. I said that this team can go as far as they want to go. People say this defense can carry them. I said, yeah, but CJ Stroud is going to be the reason why this team loses. You know, I said I was hating. I'm going to go back and find that clip. I said the shit. And here we are. I hate the nigga, bro. I hate the nigga. I hate the nigga, bro. Like I have nothing else to say. Like I'm devastated. I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. But we ain't dead. Sauce ain't dead. We still got plenty of shit to do. We got, a lot of shit coming up. So I got plenty of shit going on. Make sure you're following Sauce on all the proper social medias, kick.com/Sauce Sports. Make sure you're following on Kick. Make sure you're on Kick. Go follow the Sauce on Kick. After this, go follow the Sauce on Kick. I'm going to keep telling y'all, go follow the Den Show if y'all want. The Den Show, we're going to be back in there if y'all don't know what the Den Show is. Follow the Den Show on Kick, too. Follow the Sauce on Kick, Sauce Sports. I got a Twitch, but Twitch is kind of whack, so I ain't going to be using that. Follow on TikTok. Sauce Sports HTX. Sauce Sports HTX on Instagram, on X. I hate CJ Stroud, bro. But I love you guys. I love Sauce Nation. I love you guys. You guys are the freshest motherfucking ingredients. I'm tired, like, I need to take a nap. I barely slept last night for this bitch. Like, tell me. I mean, again, like I said, you can expect things to happen. I said that. A defense is going to have holes every now and then. You give it to an offense that's supposed to be the number one offense, you're going to find a patch here and there. You had a couple of little weapons that really wasn't all that. You had Booty on a miracle. That was a miracle catch, right? That was a miracle catch. And then you had a thing with Diggs catch one slipping in the middle. On a play, like I said, Kalen Bullock makes most times out of 10. You had a couple little questionable shit, but overall, you could live with that because the thing was score 24. If you score 24, you should be able to beat anybody. We can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't even, like I said, I told y'all, like what happens when he throws a pick six. I named the specific scenarios that took place. I said, what happens when he scores a pick six and the defense can't stop anybody? They can't stop you from doing that, right? So they're talking about, defense got scored this. No, they didn't. Take 7 points off because that was on CJ's shitty fucking decision making. He's terrible, bro. He's terrible, bro. Like, and CJ, draft night, I expect to hear some type of package with CJ Stroud's name in it. That's how we get over. We don't. He's helped us out, right? We don't have to worry about that conversation of paying him because we've been talking about that in the Discord. We don't have to worry about paying him because he's not getting paid. Like, fuck that nigga. He don't need to be in a Texans jersey. Anyway, I'm mad. I'm finna go eat. I'm livid. I'm hot. I'm pissed. It's been a good season, y'all. I've enjoyed it though. Just look forward to next year, I guess. Maybe we'll see. It's been a good season. If that nigga's on the roster, bro, I don't count on it. He's not gonna be here next year. Like, dude, you cannot as a Texans franchise, and I know y'all listening because y'all know y'all be getting the secret messages. You got to get rid of him. He's got to go. The fans don't want him. There's nothing those of it like it don't mean as much to some of y'all as it means to some of us, right? The real day ones, like some of y'all jumped in late, so it don't mean as much. The real day ones who were here, like supporting this team from the very, very jump. And the ebbs and flows, and to get close and get it yanked away from it, get it close, yanked away. A lot of folks jumped in Deshaun. It ain't gonna mean the same to you. It's just darn. It's only been a couple of years. It ain't gonna mean shit to you. Some of y'all jumped in when CJ became the quarterback. It's not gonna mean shit to you, right? Some of y'all jumped in when the Texans first went to the playoffs. It's not gonna mean the same shit to you. This shit, bro, like I feel like I got hoed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've been a day one, like this is the closest this franchise has ever been. And it was right there laid out for you to go do it. And this one bitch ass nigga, y'all still defending the bitch. That's the crazy part. Some of y'all are struggling still to try to defend the bitch. Y'all still making excuses for it. Like when a nigga been trash, I've been telling y'all this nigga about 4 weeks ago, but I've been polite about it. Right? Honcho just hating. Honcho just want to hate on. And I've been telling niggas that the nigga sucks, bro. Honcho don't just be hating. The hating is not in my nature, bro. If I see something, I'm gonna call it like it is. Right? I be wanting to see everybody say that nigga sucks, bro. That nigga fucking sucks, bro. It hurts to look at that nigga in the jail. Like, I don't even care about, like, the loss and all that sucks. Like, I'll be more upset if this nigga's still in the jersey. Right? Like, I'll be more upset if this nigga's still in the jersey next season than I would be about this game. Fuck him, get him out of here. Like, you can't expect this. You can't expect this fan base to continue support. Some of y'all, like I say, some of y'all new folks. Some of y'all who new folks, some of you who were just on the swarm, some of you who were just on this cool now Texans are doing good. This is my team. It's a lot of people who jumped on because they thought they heard the word Super Bowl and became fans. This ain't gonna mean shit to y'all because y'all ain't been through the shit. Y'all ain't been through the mud. It's just something new to some of y'all. Right? Shout out to Toronto already. Like, it's niggas not gonna get it, like y'all not gonna understand it. You know, it's a conversation that can't be had with people who don't understand that, right? Some people are just bandwagon type of people. Whatever's cool, let's just go jump on and do it. It ain't gonna mean nothing to you. You've been supporting this crazy ass fucking organization, and it comes down to one person, like not even like a kicker missing a field goal type situation where it came down to one motherfucker repeatedly playing like shit, and then like half the fan base defending this nigga's shit ass play. But if you would have gave the same stat line and put a different name on it to somebody else, y'all would say he sucks. Like, it's okay to say shit in the house sucks, bro. Like, the calls coming from in the house, whatever they say, that nigga sucks, bro. That nigga wasted the generational defense. That nigga wasted CJ Stroud wasted your opportunity to watch the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud wasted my opportunity to watch Bad Bunny and the Texans in the goddamn Super Bowl game. Hey, fuck that nigga, bro. I will never have love for him, and I'm doubling down on everything I said politely. Now I'm saying it very rudely. That nigga sucks. The nigga's been trash. I've been trying to be nice about it. Y'all wanted to. I ain't want to hurt nobody. That nigga sucks, bro. And if you ain't see that he sucks, then that's a you question. Because the nigga's been garbage. The nigga's not played better than Davis Mills. You go look at. You can say the stats. You can say whatever fucking stats you want to. You go look at the play on the field, which is what a scout's going to look at for stats are for stat sections. That shit don't mean shit. You go look at the play on the field. You don't see a difference in Davis Mills' play and CJ Stroud's play. You don't see a noticeable difference. Oh, this guy's boy. You actually see a better play than Davis Mills because he's mobile. He'll run. He'll run that bitch. Y'all defend that nigga if y'all want to. Y'all got to put y'all name on that, not me. y'all got to put y'all name on that shit, not me, bro. I tried to be cool. I tried to show. I really wanted to see the young man succeed. Like, I'm not a person who wanted to just see somebody get, have a downfall. I think he's a good person. I think he's a good Christian man. He sucks as a quarterback. Go start a ministry. CJ Stroud, like, what kind of comp picks can we get? If he retires right now and goes and starts a ministry and does us all a favor, he can go with Joel Osteen. I'm sure Joel Osteen would love to draft him. I'm sure Joel Osteen would love to have CJ Stroud in the ministry of Lakewood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's a situation where that nigga is like, I don't think he can take it. I think he needs to get into preaching. I think he needs to get into something else. Like, I think he needs to just leave the game alone because he's soft. He can't handle motherfuckers getting taken out. When it's his responsibility, he's taking motherfuckers out. He's thrown hospital balls 2 weeks in a row. It's not Stroud's fun. Y'all found every excuse not to say that CJ Stroud sucks. And then when you run out of excuses, where are we at? When you run out of excuses, now you back up against the wall. What do you say? You can't. That's why I say I don't be making excuses for niggas. If I see some shit, I'm gonna call it out and say, hey man, blah 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 blah. And I'm not gonna now then you gotta eat that. So that nigga sucks. Y'all defended a nigga who's the worst. Y'all defended a nigga who went from niggas talking about is the best quarterback in Houston history to the worst quarterback in Houston history in a week. Really in one game, but in a week. Y'all let him, when I start making Hoyer accusations, he's not worse than Hoyer, he's way worse than Hoyer. Significantly worse than Hoyer. You know why he's worse than Hoyer? Because nobody expected shit from fucking Brian Hoyer. Nobody expected Brian Hoyer to be great. Nobody talked Super Bowl Brian Hoyer. Nobody said Brian Hoyer is your number 2 pick. Is your guy. This is we're going to go and run with. Nobody expected that. You invested in CJ Stroud. It's some of you niggas out there was talking about CJ Stroud was the good pick and Will Anderson was the terrible pick. They wasted the pick on CJ Stroud. They didn't waste the pick on Will Anderson. Y'all was mad about Will Anderson. Well, CJ Stroud was the trash pick. CJ Stroud might have been the most trash pick in the last couple of seasons. Like, if we're really talking about the investment that you put into it, the hype that was behind it, everything surrounding it, the marketing and everything that you got, and the return that you got, You ain't get shit. You got the same shit you've always gotten. Just a little bit more energy, bro. Brock Osweiler absolutely would have won. Bro, like, CJ has two of the worst games in fucking Texans playoff history. They might have the two worst games. Right? We can go look at that Brian Hoyer thing. Like I said, when you talk about context, you're talking about a guy who's supposed to be a franchise quarterback versus a guy who's supposed to be a passover. By far, CJ Stroud was worse than Brian Hoyer. Right? I think that's what happened. I think that the Stroud selection happened, and D'Amico said, "Hey man, nah, you gotta let me go get something. You gotta let me get something because you gotta let me." And he went and got him. He went and made the move and got Will, right? Because D'Amico don't even look at the offensive side of the ball half the time. Like I'll take Anthony Richardson. He gonna air that bitch out. I guarantee you nobody easing up on their route to try to catch the ball he throws. I guarantee you he's gonna lead the motherfucker as opposed to fuck. I'll take anybody, bro. I'm done with CJ Stroud. It's over. Again, if you're new to this, hit the like button. We still do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. We still gonna rock out. We still got plenty of things to talk about. Yeah, like this nigga has lane and won't run, nigga. Like will not run. You don't have lanes. You got fucking avenues, nigga. You got fucking 6 lane. You got the Katy Freeway to run, nigga. And you won't run this bitch ass nigga. Oh, God. I hate this bitch, bro. Anyway, I mean, the run game wasn't working. Like, and I get it. Later on, it was worse, right? Because the run game really wasn't working. You got maybe 1 or 2 little pops. It wasn't working. Them niggas had like 19 yards, late third, early fourth. So it really wasn't working. But the reason you're in that situation is because you threw so much early on. If you'd have ran early on consistently and wore them down instead of letting these motherfuckers get to play smear the queer with the fucking ball and this nigga CJ just throwing that shit up in the air for whoever want to get it. Like, hey, I got hit. Anybody's ball. Like, he sucks, bro. He sucks. He sucks. He sucks. He fucking sucks. The guy sucks. I don't want him on the fucking Texas. I don't even want to hear about the nigga. I don't want to hear nobody trying to defend this nigga. This nigga's had the worst. This has to be the worst playoff performance. Like because I'm gonna tell you, this has to be the worst playoff performance in any season ever. Right? And you put the 2 games together because anybody else who doesn't have this defense and you play on you have a performance like you did in the first game, you don't make it to the second round. We only make it to the second round because we have that defense, and then you go back door and have a worse performance. Niggas told me CJ couldn't do it again. This is why I say don't listen to experts, because there's no such thing as an expert. I've told you all this. Let's say I'm a fan talking to the fans because these experts will tell you this, these experts will tell you that. But when these experts are wrong, you tell me where they at. Honcho, right here, I said that we was going to win. We lost. We got our asses handed to us. Good game to the Patriots. Good game to CJ Stroud because obviously you didn't want us to fucking win, you little bitch. Right? And I be talking that shit because I'm about as big as some of these niggas. These niggas got a problem with it. We can, what y'all want to do, nigga. I'm old, but I got 2.5 minutes in me. You know what I'm talking about? I hate talking about. I just want him out of here, bro. He has to go because, like I said, I believe he's a good dude, but he got to go. I hate what's in store for him if he sticks around here. Right? I want some chips now. Well, I gotta get out of here, man. I appreciate all of y'all for fucking with it. If you want to follow the sauce on all the other platforms, just go down to the description. Description below has all the links to the sauce. You want to support the sauce, links in the description. You want to be a part of the Discord, you can join the patreon.com at the $5 tier. I got to check the emails because I think some more people did join. I'll be forgetting to check that particular email. And you can join the conversation. The conversation will go on. We're talking draft now. 10-game win streak for this bitch. He's a bitch, bro. Like, I've been seeing it like that's why I say I got to stop doubting myself because a lot of times I be seeing shit like I'll tell you one thing is I can see things in people, right? And I got like a 92% accuracy on seeing certain things, right? And it's a lot of shit I'll see, I won't even say nothing about it. I may tell one person, you know what I'm saying? And then later on down the line, if I mention it in public or I say so, I got a person I can revert to. See, then I tell you this, way back when, and you see what's happening now, specifically, because certain things you can't just say in public because people get mad. Like I said, all the takes I had on what's his name, people got mad, people got upset, people got pissed off, but it was the truth, right? And now, don't nobody want to talk about it. With that being said, man, I love y'all, Sauce Nation. I appreciate y'all, man. There is no Sauce Center. without the sauce. And this is the reason why, like, and I ain't hating, this is why I don't put Texans on none of my stuff, right? I know if I put sauce Texans or did some shit like that, it would be easy to blow up because people, oh, it's a Texans channel, and it would be easy to blow up. Because these niggas do shit like this, and I don't want to be associated with these niggas, right? And it's not even, I don't want to be associated with CJ. I don't want to be associated with the Texans until they disassociate with CJ Stroud, right? What Cat Williams, your affinity to hanging out with losers is unbecoming or whatever the fuck he said. Yeah, it is that. Anyway, Chunking to Produce. Again, Den Folk, thedenshow.com should take you right to the den if y'all want to be a part of that conversation. If you soft on doing that. But Den Folk, we should have something coming up soon. It is actually still relatively early today, but it won't be today. Maybe something tomorrow. We'll see. Chunking to Produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. Y'all are the freshest motherfucking ingredients. What's up? Texans, Sauce Nation. Until next year, bro. Until next year. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out. It was a fun ride while the ride was rolling. I'm gone. I'm finna get on the game. I've been working hard. I think I'm finna get on the game. I'm done. I'm out. Adios.